the 21st century, the world is not just fighting over oil anymore. The real power of the future lies beneath the Earth's surface, in the form of rare minerals that fuel everything from the smartphones in our hands to the fighter jets in the skies. And right now, there's one country that's holding the reins to the most valuable resource of the next global conflict. That country is China. But India has a plan. Can the world's largest democracy rise to the challenge and secure its place as a dominant force in the global power struggle for rare earths? Or will it remain at the mercy of China's monopoly, risking its technological independence and military future? Stay tuned to find out. Before we move forward, please like, subscribe, and share Strategic Vanguard, and be up to date with the latest news and happenings from the world of defense and strategic affairs. Tune into our video channels in Rumble and YouTube. And if you want to hear the audio version, please tune into Strategic Vanguard Deep Dive in Spotify. Before we dive deeper, let's first understand what rare earths are and why they're so crucial. Rare earth elements, or REEs, are a group of 17 chemical elements that play a critical role in modern technology. From the tiny magnets in your phone to the advanced radar systems in fighter jets, rare earths are at the heart of nearly every cutting-edge technology we rely on. They're not as rare as the name suggests, but they are extremely difficult to extract and refine. China controls over 60% of global production and more than 90% of global refining capacity, which means it essentially holds a strategic monopoly on the world's access to these materials. This monopoly isn't just about economics. It's a matter of global power and influence. China's strategy to control rare earths goes back decades. In the 1990s, they flooded the market with cheap REEs, destabilizing global prices and pushing out other producers. But the real weaponization of rare earths came later. In 2010, China played its trump card. During a maritime dispute with Japan, Beijing decided to cut off rare earth exports to Japan. The world watched as Japan's industrial giants came to a halt, realizing how vulnerable they were to China's grip on these resources. That was just a taste of what's at stake. China's control over rare earths is not just a tool of economic dominance, it's a military asset. The PLA's advanced missile systems, stealth fighter jets, and radar technologies all rely on rare earths. And if Beijing chooses to shut down exports, entire economies would be crippled. India, however, is not sitting idle. The country possesses significant deposits of rare earths, notably in states like Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and Tamil Nadu. But here's the catch. While India has the resources, it lags far behind in the extraction and refining process. Currently, India only produces a fraction of the rare earths needed for its own defense and technological industries. The Indian government has recognized the strategic importance of securing this supply and has taken steps to increase production. But the challenge is not just about mining more. It's about refining and developing the technology needed to process these materials at scale. One of the key players in India's rare earth strategy is IRL, India Limited, a state-owned company tasked with the extraction and processing of rare earths. The Indian government has also recently ramped up efforts to improve its refining capacity, with new projects in the works. But this is about far more than just economics. It's about national security. Rare earths are critical for India's defense manufacturing. The Indian military, like every other modern armed force, relies on rare earths for its missiles, radar systems, drones, and fighter aircraft. India's indigenous defense projects, such as the AMCA fighter jet and the upcoming BrahMos missile upgrades, depend heavily on rare earths. If India is to achieve self-sufficiency in defense production and reduce dependency on foreign suppliers, securing a steady supply of rare earths is non-negotiable. Even in space exploration, India's future missions will require rare earths. The same minerals are crucial in satellite technology and communications. Without them, India could fall behind in the next generation of global warfare and technological competition. But it's not just about India fighting alone. The global race for rare earths is heating up. The United States, Japan, and Australia have already started forging alliances to reduce their dependency on China's rare earths. But these countries still rely on Chinese refining capabilities, and that's where India's opportunity lies. India, as part of the Quad Alliance, is uniquely positioned to play a pivotal role in diversifying the rare earth supply chain. By ramping up its own production and refining capacities, India could become a strategic partner to the United States and Japan, helping reduce their reliance on China. However, this is no small task. India must invest in research, infrastructure, and policy frameworks to scale up its efforts in the coming years. Only then can it challenge China's dominance and secure a future where it controls more of its own strategic destiny. So, will India rise to the challenge? The country has the resources, the government's backing, and the strategic alliances to secure a future where rare earths no longer dictate its fate. But the question is, can India overcome the technological and geopolitical hurdles to break free from China's grip? In this new battle for global power, the race for rare earths could determine who controls the future of warfare, technology, and even the economy. India's response will not just shape its future, but the future of the world itself. If you found this deep dive insightful, make sure to subscribe to Strategic Vanguard for more in-depth analysis of defense, geopolitics, and global strategy. And don't forget to leave a comment below. How do you think India should respond to the rare earth challenge? We'd love to hear your thoughts.